Hello everyone, in this video we're going to draw a catfish. Start by drawing an oval as a guide for the head. To draw the oval, first make two small marks to indicate the oval's length, and then on the sides make two more small marks to indicate the oval's width. Make sure that the marks for the oval's width are farther apart than the marks for the oval's length. Then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the oval. Sketch lightly at first so that it's easy to erase if you make a mistake. Also, pause the video to draw at your own pace. Pay attention to the width of the oval in relation to its length. Leave enough room on the right side for the rest of the body. To the right, draw another oval as a guide for the body. Use the 4 marks method to draw this oval too. First make 4 small marks to indicate the sides of the oval, and then connect the marks using curved lines to finish the shape of the oval. The body is rounder than the head, so don't make this oval too thin. Place this oval higher than the head. Now connect the ovals using 2 sloping lines to create the guide for the middle section of the body. Curve the lines so that the body is round. Pay attention to the placement of the lines on the ovals. To the right, draw a short line to indicate the back portion of the body. Pay attention to the distance between this line and the second oval. Now connect this line to the second oval using longer lines to finish the guide for the back portion of the body. On the right side, draw a big triangular shape as a guide for the tail. First, draw 2 long sloping lines for the top and bottom edges of the tail. Close off the shape on the right side using a long vertical line. On top of the body, draw a long curved line as a guide for a fin. This guide should be similar to a tilted arc. Make the top part of the guide a bit pointy. Inside the body, near the bottom, draw a smaller triangular shape as a guide for the pectoral fin. First, draw an angled line that's similar to a less than sign. Then close off the shape on the right using a curved vertical line. Under the body, on the right side, draw a longer shape as a guide for another fin. Curve the bottom edge of this shape. And that's it for the guidelines. Now let's start on the final drawing. Inside the head, on the right side, lightly sketch a small circle for the eye. Make the eye small in relation to the rest of the head. When you get the size and position of the eye right, darken the shape. Inside the eye, draw a smaller circle and shade it in for the pupil. Draw a curved line on the left side for the exterior section of the eye. On the lower left side of the head, draw a long sloping line for the mouth. Sketch lightly at first and then darken the line when you get the position right. On the left side, curve the line upward for the top lip. Starting on the right tip of the mouth, draw a very long sloping line for the whisker-like section called a barbel. Sketch lightly at first and only darken the line when you get the shape right. This line should be long in relation to the head. Draw another line at the top to make the barbel thicker. The left side should be wide and the shape should gradually get thinner on the right side. Under the mouth, draw a curved line for the bottom lip. Draw this line along the edge of the initial oval. Above that, draw a shorter curved line for the open mouth. Make the mouth wide in relation to the head. On the left side of the mouth, draw another long thin shape for another barbel. This barbel should be slightly smaller because it's on the other side of the head. Make the tips of the barbels thin and pointy. Under the mouth, draw 4 more barbels the same way. Draw these barbels shorter than the barbels on the sides. Spread out the barbels so that they're not too close together. The 2 barbels in the middle should be the smallest. The barbels should be smaller the closer they are to the middle. Above the mouth, draw 2 tiny circles for the nostrils. Place the nostrils far apart. Above the nostrils, draw 2 more barbels. These barbels should be very small compared to the barbels at the bottom. Now use the first oval as a guide to draw the rest of the head. Draw the left side of the head along the edge of the oval. Use curved lines to give the head structure. Darken the lower edges of the guides for the bottom part of the head. Don't overlap the barbels as you draw the bottom part of the head. On the right side, curve the line upward to create the gill cover. Now darken the arc on top of the body to create the dorsal fin. On the left side, draw a thin pointy shape for the spine-like section on the dorsal fin. Inside the shape, draw a few lines to divide the fin. Make the lines smaller the closer they are to the right side. The space between the lines should be farther apart at the top. Use the small triangular shape at the bottom as a guide to draw the pectoral fin. Darken the shape, but make the lines wavier and the left side wider. Now draw a few lines inside the fin to split the shape. The space between the lines should be wider on the right side. Darken the shape under the body to complete the other fin. Make the top part of the fin more angular. Draw a series of lines inside the shape to split the fin. On top of the body, draw a small shape for another fin. Place this fin between the dorsal fin and the tail. Under the body, draw another short curved shape for the final fin. Place this fin in the small space between the bottom fins. Now draw short lines inside the fins. Use the big triangular shape on the right side as a guide to draw the tail. Darken the basic path of the guides to create the shape of the tail. On the right side, curve the line to the left to make the shape thinner. Inside the shape, draw a series of lines for the sections on the tail. Slope the lines toward the center on the left side. Now use the remaining shapes and lines as guides to draw the rest of the body. Simply darken the outer edges of the guides to create the shape of the body. Don't overlap the dorsal fin as you darken the line. Make the right side of the body slightly thinner than the initial guidelines. Now erase the initial guidelines. The next few steps are sped up so that the video isn't too long. Don't worry about erasing all of the guidelines, it's okay if you leave some behind. Redraw any of the final lines that you may have accidentally erased. Now shade your drawing. Shade lightly at first and gradually build up to darker values. For light values, push down very lightly on your pencil, then push down harder for darker values. Leave a thin section near the top of the body blank for a highlight. Leave the bottom section of the body blank. Use a slightly darker value for the sections on the fins. Catfish don't have scales, so shade slowly and evenly for a smooth texture on the skin. Shading can be time-consuming, so be patient and take breaks. It's a good idea to use reference as you shade for a more accurate depiction of a catfish. Use a darker value for the barbels. Add a medium value along the bottom edge of the body for a shadow. Keep shading until you're happy with the result. And that's it for the catfish. Don't forget to pause the video to draw at your own pace. Also, please visit howtodrawanimals.com where every step of this tutorial is broken down into an individual image. That's how, and then the number 2, then drawanimals.com. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Also subscribe for more videos in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep drawing.